Hello guys, this is Deathdealer and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Today what we're going to be looking at is a cave spider farm that will work in Minecraft 1.11. Now, some of the designs from previous Minecraft updates may still work. This is a modified design from Minecraft 1.9 and 1.10. Now, this design is not fully mine. This was initially designed by Tango Tek. I have modified his design so that it works more efficiently in this update. Okay, so let's get started. Now, we have our cave spider spawner here, and you can find them in abandoned mine shafts and stuff. You can find one, or you can maybe find two or three together. It can change. Anyways, what you want to do is you mine out your area around. I would advise you mine out an area bigger than what you need, so maybe 10 or 15 blocks around, just so you have space to get access to it easily. Now, for this, what we're going to be doing is place 2 blocks above, and then up here will be your ceiling, and place 2 blocks below. This is so that the spiders will not get caught on the actual spawner. Now place another block, this will be the floor, and you want to come out 5 blocks from all sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, right, now you want to fill that in. So, simple case of just filling it in, like so. This is where the water streams will be going, and they'll push into the middle where we'll have a trench, where there'll be another water stream which will push the spiders in your direction. This design itself works pretty good even if you haven't actually lit up any cave systems around, so that's a positive about it, I guess. And this can be, you can have like multiple farms beside each other and it can intersect and stuff and it will work perfectly. Okay, now what you want to do is delete the blocks in the middle, and since we're going to be standing AFKing over in that direction, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to have the trench flowing in that direction as well. Okay, now we'll just come down and make the walls, and there we go. Don't worry about them on this side yet. Now what we'll want to do is build up the walls all around, and we'll add in the ceiling as well. So it's pretty simple really. The only thing with the walls is, compared to earlier designs from maybe, I don't know, but there is ways to stop spiders climbing in the walls as well, so that you can get more into your killing area, so that increases their efficiency quite a bit. So let me fill up these walls and the ceiling and we'll get right back to it. Okay, so we have built up the wall. We're leaving the ceiling out for now, just so that we can see into this farm perfectly. Now, since we are going to be moving off in this direction where we're going to be standing, we'll take out the blocks on this layer of the wall. Because in here we're going to create an anti-climbing mechanism to stop the spiders climbing up there. So it's a simple case of doing this, and yeah, so have 2 blocks, so that'd be the wall button in this block, and then just come around like this. So it's going to be 2 deep. Now what we want to grab is we want a water bucket and some signs or something to hold back the water that is not like a block or anything on a slab. And it's just a case of placing your signs in first. I would recommend this, especially if you don't want to die when you're making these. All the water goes in last except this part. You can put this water in and place the water in. Now you may or may not wish to do this, but sometimes cave spiders will go in and they won't come out and they'll die. So if you want, you can put some hoppers in, but I wouldn't advise that because it might be able to survive with the setting in the indentation and the hoppers, so maybe have a hopper minecart below the block if you can fit it in. I haven't tried it, so I don't know. Okay, right, So now we're going to work on the trench, so just take it along like so, place in your water source. Okay, not bad at all. Now move down, make it deeper, and well, it simply goes on like that. Now, for the actual area where the spiders will climb up, before they even get into that, you want to stop them from climbing on the walls. They will climb, but what we're going to make is something that will push them back. Yeah, so let's get down to it, shall we? So just come out like so to the 2 block mark that we've already made, and yes, this is quite good. You can actually delete these blocks in a little moment, but we're not quite ready for that. So place a sign here in line with these ones, place a sign here, and also a sign here. Now what we want to do is come forward like so. So it's looking like this. You can place them on either side, it doesn't really matter really. What we're going to have in here is a water stream that's pushing across. Now what we're going to do is we've got to place a block there, because then what's going to happen is the spiders are going to be forced into a 1 block area, and if they don't, they'll climb up this and then get pushed back by the water stream. So if we get out here, and then we place this in, place a block up above, so you have something like this. And what I would do is I would delete these blocks as well, just so that it's running down. So yes, you can fight water streams and stuff, but we really don't want this to be a problem right now. Okay, now I'll place this water stream in just a moment. In fact, no, we'll do it now so that we can see how this is going to work. Okay, right, so the cave spiders are going to come through here and this 1 by 1 hole. And what we're going to have is we're going to have a tube that we're going to go into. And let's say the tube is not here, but in fact here. Maybe? Okay, right, so come down like this, and yes, the water's flowing in, so what we're going to do is we're going to place a sign here, and that will stop water flowing in. And basically what's going to happen is this is going to push in, like we're going to look at an example over here. Yes, don't worry about that, it's just water sources and stuff. But yeah, that's basically how this design works. And this segment, you see, it pushes in and then you climb up. But this design is broken, I must say. Okay, right, so in this area they're going to fall down to here, so there's going to be a 2 block hole. This is one of the best methods to actually get them to climb, because if you don't have a hole this deep, they aren't as willing to climb up. Would willing be the right word? Yes, I think it would. Basically what we're going to do here is we would have water streams coming up here. Now you may know, some people may take away the block there, you don't want to do that. And yes, we have a 2 block thing where you could stand, but spiders will come in, one will sit here or it'll go in, depending how much velocity it has as it comes off this water stream. Now they may go faster if you place packed ice at ice down here, but it doesn't really matter. If you place packed ice, they're less likely to get stuck. But if they get stuck, the next spider who comes along will push them into the water stream and they'll swim up, because we're going to be standing up here. Now you can come away as far as you want, as long as you're within a 16 block range of the spawner. And then all we do is we simply fill up this with water. Now they'll get up before they drown, so there's no need to worry. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll have the water stream come this way, and then what we're going to do is place a block over like so, and in this area here, if we grab a half slab there and we bring this out, and now what I want to do is, yes, it's to have half a block of space, but spiders are less than half a block, so they'll be able to get out. Now what you want to do is place a trapdoor here, here and here, and this will stop them from getting out, but it means you can still hit them. Now if you want to, say, get the XP which is in there, because yeah, you could use a hopper to gather the drops, place a stair like so, because then XP can flow through here, but we still aren't finished with this part yet, because when you stand here you'll get poisoned. So what you want to do to counter that problem is place either glass planes or iron bars here. Now this means that they won't be able to poison you, you'll still be able to hit them, and XP will come through this little hole. But the only thing is, in Minecraft 1.9, 1.10 it came through here no problem. Now if you wanted to come through, you need to kind of move around to maybe one of the corners, because then that forces it to move, and then stand back here and you can gather it all up. Pretty simple. Now let's go and fill this back in, and that will be it. Now one of the things you may wonder is, why have you went out 5 blocks on the spawner? They can only do it up to 4 blocks, and you still have to place in the signs. Now yes, that's a very good question. Now this block here, you would not have the wall here, but since spiders, these cave spiders spawn in packs, if a cave spider spawns here, it can spawn any other ones in a 3x3 area around it. So that's why, so it increases efficiency there as well. Pretty good. Okay, now what we want is we need to place in signs, or else this is not going to work. So sign this, I would advise doing this first, but I didn't think of that. And we may or may not have messed up our water streams. No we didn't, we're okay. Good, good. And that is it. Now all you need to do is place a roof on it, and that is it all done. Now one thing I would say for this design is, make sure that whatever wall you are going to be standing closest to, you have one of these anti-climb mechanisms, and you have the water trench running towards it. Now say you had another cave spider spawner here, what you want to do is try and route the spiders into the same tube as this one. So basically if you put them into the same tube, it means you don't need to build as much, and they'll come up in the same area so that you can kill them, and well, it's twice as fast normally. But yeah, thank you all for watching this little tutorial. I hope it's helped, and well, if it has, please let me know in the comment section. If there's any little hints you have, please let me know. I suppose you could make an automatic like system in here, but we're not going to worry about that here. But yeah guys, as always, if you like this video, please make sure to hit that like button, and if you really enjoyed it and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.